Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from where you're watching us from. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is National Instructor Peter Chalo. Today I'm going to take you through my course from where we all cover stepwise or step by step chess improvement to master level. So today we are going to be going through lesson 3, and in this lesson we are going to cover two basic things which are which are special moves, and we have two of them in Passant, and we also have castling. So that is it. So without wasting time, let us dive into it and we learn these very important special moves and how we can use them to improve our game. So to start with, I'm going to just show through an opening which is popular, like e4, e5, then knight f knight c4, which is Italian game. Then maybe black sometimes responds with this move, then this. Then you can also have just normal development somewhere here. I'm just making random moves, they are not the exact ways, just random moves. Then maybe white to move and maybe knight here, then this one here, queen here, bishop here. Then from here now is when I'm going to show you the castling. How does castling happen? Castling is moving king to safety. So it is that time of this course that I tell you that when the king is at the center, it is not safe. So as a way of making it safe, we move it toward the corner, and we can move it to two corners, either this corner, this one, or this one. Also, if it is black, to move also black and also move his king to this corner or this corner. How does it happen? So the kings always moves two squares from where it is. So the king will move two, and then the rook will move two. So when our king is here, you can see it's very safe, because if the center opens, the king will remain safe. Then for long castle, also the kings moves two squares, and the rook is the one which moves three squares. So it moves from here to 1, 2, 3. Then also the kings move from here to 1, 2. That is the long castle. For short castle, which are illustrated with white, we have our rooks moving 1, 2, and also our king moving from here to move 1, 2. So that is all about short castling and long castling. Okay, from here I'm going to show you limitations of when you cannot castle and when to castle. So let me go back. So to castle, one, you have to make sure that all these pieces are cleared. I'm going to show it with white. I'm just making move for white. So for to castle, this you have to clear the pieces either of this short castle or for long castle. That is one condition. Second condition, you cannot castle when you are on check. If your king is being checked, you cannot castle. That is the second condition. The third condition, let me show the third condition when you cannot castle. You cannot castle if the square you are moving towards is checked. When you look at this, bishop is controlling all these squares, so you cannot castle pass through here because this square is being checked by the bishop. Also, sometimes you can move this or you capture, then you capture with the king. If the king has moved, you can also castle. So we have seen short castling, long castling, and there are conditions to castle. When you are under check, you cannot castle. When the square you are moving or passing through is being checked, you can also castle. And if the king has moved, you cannot castle. So Those are the conditions of not castling. So I think with that we have through with the castling. Let us move to the next special move, which is en passant. So for en passant, it happens. Let me show en passant. It happens after the white, your opponent first move. So he's going to move e5. So if he moves c5, then from here you can. This is the only time you capture, and it has to be immediately after your opponent has moved, because we said opponent can move one or two. So if he moves two and your pawn is adjacent, so you can do any passant, you capture that, then you take this one away. So that is any passant. When does it? It can happen at the beginning of the game, at the middle of the game, or at the end of the game. So we have this. If they do this, then there is no any passant. Let us have this, then this, then our opponent moves this square. So you notice, and it has to be immediately after he has moved. You can capture this way, then you take the pawn away. So that is all about any passant and the castling. They are very good moves, easy to remember, and if you remember them, everything shall be well. So that is it. Hope you learned those moves, and hope we shall continue to learn more in lesson 4. Bye bye. See you in lesson 4.